You know, a little while back, I saw these videos of women critiquing men's dating profile. So I figured if it if women find that's fine, I figured why not show the counter side to it, the other side to it, right? The things that men have to deal with. 41, okay, unemployed, okay, and just this off the bat, right? The intro or your, I guess the first line is that she has to move in with you right away, or you gotta pay her money to stay in a hotel. She's not just unemployed; she's homeless at 41, and on a dating site. That's her main concern, dating. When you're unemployed and homeless, and practically begging. Like, and 41, you're old. You're essentially old, where you should have your shit together already. This is the thing where this is what's on the dating market, right? This is what men have to deal with. And I've said it before. As women get older and they're still in the dating market, there's a problem. Because I've said it before, I've said it a lot of my YouTube videos, is that dating for women is easy. Amazingly easy. One, it's easy for you to get sex, easy for you to find a boyfriend, easy for you to even have someone marry you. It's not easy for you to find the man that you want to marry you, okay, or have a boyfriend or be a boyfriend to you. But there will always be men out there that would want to do all those with you. It's just depending if you want him or not. But if a woman still hasn't found a man that she wants by this late age, you gotta think she's a red flag. She's a walking red flag. And obviously, by her profile, you can tell, okay? You can tell she's a walking red flag. And most women around this age or later are definitely walking red flags. They are hard to deal with. So, it's unbelievable. And tell me if you want me to do more of these things, right? Because these are crazy. I also do Kendra G reaction videos on my YouTube, so I would hope you guys check that out. But maybe if I find, some dating profiles that are insane, I could critique and break it down. But like I said, as women get older, learn that they are a walking red flag, because dating should be easy for women, and it is. It's just that most likely they're attracted to and attract terrible men. So, of course, those always end, and they must be also hard to deal with. So even the good men that they get, they won't last because they're hard to deal with. So, yeah. This is the other side. This is what men
Why is it that if a woman has had many sexual partners by 30, she's ran through, but dudes be around and 50, and they be like, oh, well, he just around like.
Those are called double standards.
No, because like she just said, she said dudes be 50 talking about where the hoes at. Your daughter and nieces are now the hoes. Go home.
So we don't think that there is a little bit of validity to a man saying, hey, I value your exclusivity or how hard it was in order to attain your prize.
You know what, Keita? I get where they're coming from. There is some validity to it. You know why?
Why?
Because they're so bothered by the thought that someone might have had some really good.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense to me.
They got to them. They
makes a lot
wonder
of
if they
sense.
could satisfy and reach that climax with you.
Let me ask
and they
you.
can take
Let
you
me
there.
ask you.
So I get why
Let me
these
ask
niggas
You
be
don't think
insecure.
that women value exclusivity when it comes to dating men? We value that exclusivity. Yeah, we want all the girls, look at you
Yeah,
because
we
you
don't
got
want
your. You don't want to know that everybody has you, touched you, and that your community.
All right, so
Richie.
okay, question. So why y'all keep having babies by those?
Excuse me.
I turned around because he ain't talking to me. He's
So her question was basically, why is body count, right, so important for women but not men? And watch the video, you can see a lot of points I want to talk about. It is because men and women are different, period. right? We value different things. For long-term commitment, men don't care about a woman having experience, especially sexual experience, because it's not going to change how you lay there on the floor, how you lay on the bed and take it, right? It's not going to really change. It really is not going to change a whole lot, if anything. Plus, if you are in a long-term commitment with a man, things gradually will get better, right? If, let's say, you know, a man wants head, right? And your head game is not that great at the beginning, okay, because you're a virgin. Well, over time, if you do it enough, it should improve, right? Knowing what a woman wants, knowing what the man wants, and him knowing what you want, right? Or what you feel good. But the difference is women value experience. Because in the video, right, she says, oh, you worry about other men's D game. That's the thing. Women want men that has such a wide range of experience, where he's so good with his D game, right? That he's really good, that he's amazing in the sack. Women value that because technically they're the receivers. So really they're just laying there and taking it. They're not really performing a whole lot. So they're not doing a whole lot to contribute to, I don't know, the action of it. Not all the time, but generally. Again, women want men that are experienced. Women want men that other women want. Men don't. Men in general, they don't want a woman that's been through dozens and dozens of men, that men are desiring. Men would like attractive women, but in reality, they just want a loyal woman, a woman that loves them, a woman that's moderately attractive, but at least attractive to them, right? Men, and not just sexual, it's not just sexually. Women want experience where men are good at charming, good at talking to women, right? And how you do that? By actually having experience with women, to gain that experience, that being charming, being, knowing how to not be creepy, knowing how to be attractive, knowing how to, talk to women well. Well, that comes from experience with women. On men's side, women don't come up to men to talk to them. So really, men don't need you to be experienced with men. So yeah, at the end of the day, we value different things. For long-term commitment, we value different things. And it is women, it's because of what women value. That's what the men are, right? Men that have sex with a lot of women value that. They don't say it, but they value that. Because actually, she said it, right? She said the D game. Well, she valued men with good D game.
Do you believe in equality?
Yeah,
So why should the guy have to pay?
because I feel like it's a respectful thing to do. I like that.
Why can't you be respectful to the guy?
I am being respectful to him. I'm giving him my time.
So he's giving you, but what you're giving, he's giving you his time too.
Okay, and your point?
But so why does he have to pay?
Why can't I want to go into the? Why can't I like feeling pursued? What's wrong with that?
She wants him to pay because she likes the traditional gender roles, right?
Well, I guess if you want to put it that way, yeah.
But isn't that antithetical to equality? If you want equality, you have to have it in all realms. You can't just, equality is not a buffet. You don't get to pick and choose what things you like and what you dislike.
If I'm in a relationship with somebody and that's been established and it comes to like financials, that's a different thing.
It's time to bury the ghost of Kevin Samuels with Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was a terrorist. To the family dynamic, to the family structure, he was a terrorist. He convinced weak men to be weaker men. Any man that convinces a man that he's the prize and the woman isn't, is your enemy. A good woman deserves everything on this earth and in the universe. She gives us children. She brings us peace, harmony, joy. She rubs our back. She turns our house into a home, our groceries into a meal. She nurtures our children. She nurtures us, even when we're in our ego and our pride. And you allow Kevin Samuels to ask you to ask your woman what she brings to the table? The woman is the table. But the majority of you men have nothing to place on that table. You're mentally deficient. You're financially deficient. You're emotionally deficient. You're spiritually deficient. And your masculinity is deficient. So if you want to pass like Kevin Samuels with multiple failed marriages, leaving a world where your children don't even respect you, of course follow him. But that man's ghost needs to be put in the grave where it belongs, because it's not beneficial to us as a whole. The woman needs to be uplifted. The woman needs to be loved. The woman needs to be nurtured, because that's what providers do until she's able to become whole herself. She's been broken. She doesn't trust us. She's been betrayed. She doesn't trust us. We don't protect her. She doesn't trust us. We don't provide for her. She doesn't trust us. But we have the audacity to listen to a man that had severe mommy issues? Man, allow Kevin Samuels' ghost to be buried with the body. And if you guys take this the wrong way or get defensive about what I'm saying, you're a part of the problem. And some of you women are so broken, you listen to Kevin Samuels because you suffer from daddy issues. There's nothing more greater than the woman. She's the first gift to man. She must be protected and provided for by all means necessary. And we have to understand who's a terrorist to the family dynamic. I love y'all. Peace.
I wasn't just going to follow tradition of society and my family telling me that I need to be married and have kids. I also was pretty married to my career, which I have really established and I feel really proud of. I also was pretty married to my career.
I don't need no man.
A few moments later.
As a single woman who is just beginning to date again, I've never been married, I have no kids. I also struggle with anxiety, so this should be fun. Pretty much just starting this journey, so I'm going to take you along with me.
When you talk about mental health as a woman, keep in mind that if you land at 50 and you're sitting in that house all alone with your cat and you have no man and you have no kids and you have no family and all you have is that career to try to keep you warm at night, your mental health is going to be suffering big time.
There are multiple studies that show that single, unmarried women are the happiest subset of people in the world.
Stop the cap.
And yet society keeps trying to tell us that, like, we're sad.
And the newest research points out that single women, no kids, are the happiest subset of humans on the goddamn planet.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
And you check out your friends and your family. And they all have people in their lives that will always come before you, as they should. But you have no one.
So I'm at the beach and I see all these families and all these couples and I just look and go, what the hell did I do so wrong in a past life that I can't find that for myself?
It would be cool if someone could end the crushing loneliness for a minute or two.
Seeing my grandparents holding my cousin's kids and how happy they look, and I'm not gonna get to see that, witness that, experience that love.
I'm 38. I feel like I've got through my early 30s without, almost luckily, when I look at what my friends have to deal with their children. I almost feel a little bit blessed. What do you say to that?
Well, I would say that it starts to get pretty lonesome in life after 45 if you don't have a family.